Back to my channel Coding with Ravi Gupta, and today we are going to see 13th May Leetcode daily question, which was core after flipping the matrix. Just a disclaimer, if you feel the video slow, just switch to 1.5x. So what was the question? So the question was there, this the question was this, that you are provided with the matrix containing 0 and 1 only. So it was a binary matrix and you have to return a score. So what was the score now? Your row wise you have to calculate in the terms of binary. So like the first row is 1 1 1 1, so it will become 15 in the binary terms, 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 3 SS in the first row plus the second row plus the third row. And you can flip, what you can flip, you can row wise or column wise, you can flip all zero, from 0 to 1, 1 to 0. So like you can say in the first portion, let's go move on to the rough notebook. So in the first row, it is all zeros are switched to 1 and 1 are switched to 0. In the same way, the column, the zeros are switched to 1, 1 to 0. It is not necessary to switch. You can switch 0 times, or you can switch, you may switch a row or not. You can may switch a column or not. You have to return the maximum. So after doing all these operations, you can see the final matrix is this, and here it will become 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. So it will become, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8. It will become 15. So 15 is there. Then for the second row, 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 3. So 8 plus 1, 9. And again 15. So the sum is 13. So this way, this question is there. So what we have to do? We have to actually think what can we do, what can we can't be done, how to flip, which row to flip, which column to flip. So when you will do tries with some example, and you will observe that the first value, the first column should be 1. Then only it will become maximum, because 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 3. This way we do na, from left to right, from right to left. So first column 1 element should be 1. So what you will do, you will flip all these rows in which the first, uh, column element which is 0. So it is 0, you will flip. So 1 1 0 0. 0 connected to 1, 1 to 0. Here no need to flip row wise. This is the one thing. In the same way, when you will see in the column wise now, which rows to flip and which not, then from first column onwards, not the zeroth column, from first column onward, you will check, uh, how many zeros are there, how many ones are there. So again, moving on to the question. So no, just a little, change. Firstly, you will switch, the row wise, then column wise. I said na, first from first column. No, you can check. So you will check with the first column also. So what you will do for all these columns, you will check the count number of zeros and the number of one. So here the number of one are 2 and number of zeros are 1. So it is okay. Here the number of zeros are 2 and number of one are 1. So you will switch. What is there? If count of 0 is greater than count of 1, you will switch. So the number of ones should be greater than the number of zeros. So this way, these two values, these two conditions you have to check, and then you will get your final matrix and you will get answer. So here you can check 3 1 2 1, okay, but here two ones are there. So sorry, two zeros are there and 1 1. So you switched it. In the same way here, count of zeros are more than count of one, so you switch it. So the more the question have one, matrix have one, the more, is the value of the matrix. So this is the here. The question starts from here. So what is there? You find the row number of rows and column. So what did you check? You are traversing only on the zeroth column. If you can see, we are traversing only, uh, this way in the zeroth column row wise. So if it, if not, 1. So what it is saying, if it is 0, you will flip the row. So in the flip row function, what is there? You just flipped 1 to 0, 0 to 1. So here row is fixed and you are traversing in each column. So this way. But you are doing 1 minus 0. So 1 minus grid of uh, whatever row, comma, j is there or I is there, what it will do? If it is 1, then 1 minus 1, 0. If it is 0, it will convert to 1. So it is flipping. In the same way, in the next, so next what is there, for every, what you are doing, for every column, like from j to for j0, what you will do? For j0, firstly you will count the number of zeros. So in this column we counted zeros. If zeros are greater than 1, so we counted zeros. What are the count of 1? N minus 0. So it is for 1, it is for zeros. Then we will flip column. Same way the flip column is written. So what you are you doing? Just three steps. Uh, Row wise, we are checking if the first element is 0 or 1. Then we are checking column wise count. And what is the third last step? Here, after flipping, we are just finding the answer. So calculate answer. How we are calculating? So for row wise, what we are doing, row wise. So for each row, answer is equals to that element plus m minus j minus 1. So what it is doing now? So it is doing this thing. 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1. You can use power function also. No issues. 2 to the power 0 plus power function use करके भी you can do that. So here we are using bitwise calculation. So m minus j. So what it will be there for m is the row column column size. So it will be 3 here, then 3 minus. So this way you can do this. You just have to put the value and find the answer, or use power function in place of this. So you can do that. So this was it, and three-step question. So let's run it. So I have written the same flip row function, column function, and this value. Let's run it, and it passed all the test cases. Let's submit. And so the question has been treated as medium because some steps are there. Yeah, so it is medium. So yeah, all the test cases are accepted, and time is also okay. So talking about time and space complexity, you can see two for loops are there. So time is indeed of n square, and matrix question have time of n square, and we are not having any spaces of constant only, it is of 1, because we are not uh, having any vector or something, and I guess this was the demand of the question. So you can see not written. So okay, this was it. Thank you so much, and subscribe my channel.